Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It's Yoshinator195 here, coming at you with another gaming commentary video from Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And in today's episode, I am playing Search and Destroy from the map Vault, which is actually a decent map, and I think one of the first few that if I'm remembering correctly, would have played and kind of actually, didn't find as terrible as some of the other maps. I think I like Payback and Vault. Those are the two go-to that I've from memory from my multiplayer, time. Because mostly I play Warzone, but when I do jump into multiplayer, I like those kind of maps, along with some of the craziness that comes with Stakeout and, of course, Nuketown 24/7. And in this kind of gameplay, I was actually, joined by my lovely squad of friends who, could actually, come together and actually play some S&D for once. And I think in general, if you are doing S&D, it's always, always, always a good thing to play with a squad that you know. And that sounds very basic and dumb, I know, but I've played S&D with randoms, still had, actually a decent and good time because, you never know who you're going to get. But if you can find like a squad of, people to play with that actually, maybe semi know what they're doing, but also are just, generally communicative and up for something a little bit more strategic, even though it might be a little bit, say, slower compared to Domination or Hardpoint. I in my eyes, like, have such a fun time. I don't know. There's something about S&D that, as much as it may not be as crazy exciting, like the chaos of Stakeout or Nuketown or even just other modes, Domination and Hardpoint, I enjoy the strategic element of it, and I enjoy, talking with my teammates and communicating, and even like spectating them. Like that's also like a super underrated thing where, like, other modes you can kind of see what's going on maybe from a third party point of view and from your teammates and what they're doing, and maybe you'll see like at the end result or in the kill feed, like, oh, this such and such got killed, and what quad feed do they get, whatever. But you don't really actually spectate them. Like, you don't actually see it from their eyes. And there's something so nice about that element in terms of, I'm starting to sound very, like, I don't know, stalkerish. Like, I want to see what you're seeing, How do I see what you're seeing, And I don't mean it in a creepy sense of way, or like a being John Malkovich, like just being in their body. I mean it like, it's just interesting to kind of see from their perspective, and even like watching them, maybe coaching them, talking through with them, and seeing and reacting, like if they win or they lose, or if they do something funny. It's just, I don't know, everyone's like, with that particular player, it's a communal kind of event, I guess. So I recommend it just from that point of view. If you've kind of turned away from S&D and maybe you do have some friends that play this game, just put it to them. See, like, yeah, let's just give it a couple of games, give it a shot, and, enjoy that element of spectating and just coaching or just talking, just talking crap with them. Have a good old banter with them is always, to me, a highlight of S&D. And I think in this mode, this gameplay rather, we did pretty well at the end, and I'm kind of like watching myself. I think this is actually coming from a time where I put on the keyboard and mouse, because I came from, a PC kind of master race kind of, call it COD vibes, where I used to play Black Ops and COD 2 on, and I was always just a PC guy because I loved the keyboard and mouse combo. I thought it was like very good from an aiming point of view, and I, was so happy to realize that you can actually use the mouse and keyboard with the PlayStation 5. But I guess I don't know what happened. Like, maybe I've just like, lost my touch. Maybe I'm just terrible now. Or maybe the competition is so much harder because, like, I'm now so used to just playing through the controller, and that's kind of like, I think way after this, maybe even like a few weeks, like I definitely know from the last month or so, I've just been playing with a controller. And with the S&D format, I'm just watching how do we actually win this, and what do we do? things like, you know, going for an early plant are always like something that I don't know, I advocate for, because I like planting when maybe there's maybe more numbers in the teammates that I have. They're still alive, they can protect it. I like kind of taking them off guard, maybe earlier on in the round, and just putting the pressure on them, because when you're, you know, when you have to plant, the pressure is really on you, and you're like, well, you need to do, you know, you need to plant. I know you can still win by killing the other team, but you know, you need to plant at the same time. But when you're defending, your strategy should kind of just be the exact opposite, where you just want to hold down that particular area and just defend them. You don't, you know, wait for the game to come to you. There's no need to go out and rush. Whereas planting, it's like, come on, let's go and do stuff. So, and it's a very risky activity. So I try and get it out of the way. And as you can see here, if you can kind of make it towards the back of their spawn and come from behind them, like somehow, I think I just snuck through the middle and just kept going. If you can somehow get to the back and start going around and flanking them from behind, that is hands down almost one of the best ways, maybe even a guarantee way of success. You can just kind of go around very carefully and see where they are, because their chances are looking the complete opposite direction to you, and you can just have, you know, an easy time to pick them off. And I just realized, was that a tactical insertion there? That doesn't make sense. Do not use the tactical insertion on S&D, because it doesn't work, because you're going to be spawned back to the original starting point. Like it's not like domination or hardpoint. You're not going to get there again. The round ends, you're going to go back there. And also, there's a cheeky little Easter egg there. If you actually, I think my mate was telling me, if you just jump on this diving board, you're just going to spring up. And this guy was AFK, okay, because I was at the back. I don't even realize why I didn't. I must have just walked right past him or something like that. Yeah, if you use the springboard there, you're going to have a fun time. I think it reminds me of Black Ops 2, maybe, where there was a basketball court and you could kind of try to shoot the basketball in the hoop. I think I like things like that. There needs to be more little, you know, cheeky fun Easter eggs in the game, because why not? You know, make it fun. And if you are kind of new to S&D, you don't know how it works or something, or what to do, don't be the guy that kind of like takes the bomb and doesn't know what to do with it, because you may encounter players later on as you become more more familiar with S&D, who just take this bomb and just run away and run to the enemy side and just get absolutely slaughtered and shot. And now the bomb is on the other side and you're like, how the hell am I going to get that to plant? So that's just a tip where, you know, if you're more confident and more, you know, you understand how S&D works, then go for the bomb and then go get it. And here, right there, I just pick up, such a beautiful triple kill. And I think I'm gonna bloodthirst, and I get the, wow. I am surprising myself even just watching this. So somehow I get like, I think 5, 6 kills in a row. I'm trying to think what bloodthirsty and +1 is. And somehow, don't do that. Like, I was doing so well. I actually picked off like 4 guys, and then I get detonated by the bomb because I stood right near it. How hilarious. Like, what a great kill streak. And then you go from, from hero to 0. That's basically what happened. So don't do what I do. But if you are playing on that map, I've found in this gameplay at least, that particular bomb around that pull end, hugging that corner once you plant it, or if you're trying to defend it, I think more so if you're trying to plant it, if you plant around that bomb and just hugging that corner and kind of moving around when you need to, so you don't camp constantly so that they know exactly where you are, you can have a pretty good time of just trying to lock that down. And here I'm trying to desperately put a napalm, but I have absolutely no clue where to go, because it's, I think there's only like 6 people on the other team. Like, where does the napalm go? It's kind of a bit more closed in versus an outdoor map like Nuketown, which will just destroy. But I managed to get, I think that is that the kill streak where it's harp mode activated? But I think I'll see what it is, which is super, super handy if it is the one on this kind of mode where you can just see exactly where they are, and point by point, it's different to a UAV. So right now, I think it's 3v1. I think this team is just, not having a good time. We're up 4-1. So they've planted. I don't know what happened to them. Oh, I think he is there. But because I'm using smokes, I can just easily diffuse it. So I do enjoy using smokes in S&D for that reason. There have been a couple of times where I've put a smoke down and just kind of cheekily do like a semi-ninja diffuse, and my friend just smack him with a baseball bat, which is something that I need to get. I don't know how to, I need to check how to unlock that. So yeah, I enjoy using the smokes. It helps me both with the early plant or, a cheeky ninja diffuse if you could do so, because it just, creates a little bit of, or enough chaos to distract the enemy from being like, where the hell is this person? I can't find them. Even though, you can just break through the smoke, just go look where the bomb is, and you should find that person there. But that little bit of hesitation, to me, I think, it actually makes a bit of a difference, and it makes it a bit harder for the enemy to get you. And I'm still like trying to figure out what is this kill streak? I don't even know if I know it's like something that I can actually use. And it's, what is it, 5-2? It's a 2v5 scenario right here. So we're actually in down, and I'm planting again because I like transferring the pressure to the opponents again. As much as like now that, we're up against it on our backs, and somehow get that guy. I should have died there, and I do die there. I was like, I'm like, how am I going to survive this? This is no way. And he was trying to, no, you should have taken out the other guy. And my friend is actually doing very well to clutch this now, because now it's I think it's a 1v1 scenario, and they have to defuse. So, we were up against our backs because it was a 2v4 situation. So you got to transfer as much pressure as you can. Just put the put the plant on, let them try to then do the defuse and feel the pressure of the game, because it's their, the ball's in their court, and now you can just try to focus on sitting back and shooting them down. And man, 6-1, top of the leaderboards. I actually had a decent game. I think I go 12-4. Man, that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's so enjoyable. And I think having good teammates, good strategies, it's all good vibes. It's all going to help. Let me know down in the comments below what you like to do in S&D, and if you found it tremendously helpful by playing with an actual squad that knows what they're doing. I'm sure it's a yes, but tell me, have you tried to get your friends involved, and have they said no? But then you're like, just give it a couple games, and then they've come on board. That's kind of the stories that I want to hear. And I will see you in the next episode. Catch you later. Peace.